Hey there, beautiful besties. Kyle here. Happy Thursday, my friends. I hope you had a wonderful day. Let me bring in our cards today. Let's see what our cards say. So, guys, we are doing some fun stuff today because it is National Retro Day. And, oh, look how pretty that card is. Surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, touch your heart, and nourish your soul. How beautiful is that? I hope that you have people like this in your life because you deserve it. All right, my friends. Like I said, today is today's National Retro Day. I saw there, and I've been working with this Stay Golden, and I'm going to bring the picture in. This was the picture card for the Stay Golden Jesse James, and this picture card actually gave me a lot of inspiration, and I'm really looking forward to start receiving this box because I feel like their picture cards are very inspiring. I want to show you a couple things that I already made that we won't be making today, that I made with this box. Because after this project, I think I'm pretty much done with this box because I'm running low on beads. You guys know we already did these. If you saw that video, these were from that box. There you are. And these were super cool, super retro. Probably some of my favorite earrings. Not for everybody, I know, but I love them so much. Also, guys, I'm going to show you something else that might not be for everybody. So I made this bracelet. There was some cloisonne pieces like this guy. So I thought this was an owl, and my husband thought it was a dragon. I mean, it could be either. Let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an owl. I'm like 98% sure that this is an owl. But because of, there's a frog here and it's not like a dragon box. So, but let me know in the comments what you think it is. So this guy's got like he's got a hole through here, holes through here. So I kind of gave him a little crown and a little beard, because I thought that was super fun. Let's see what else. I made this into a button, and then we got some of these like little dangle-doos. Some crystals, some more dangle-doos, and then I used a piece of silver silk leather chain as my button loop. Guys, I probably won't be doing this as a tutorial because I don't have another one of these double things, and I don't think you can reuse them. And to be quite honest with you, they're a little pricey. So, yeah. So I'm probably not going to make this. Also, I don't have any more of these head pins, so I wouldn't be able to do that treatment again. But I did want to show you guys. He does spin around, and that's fine. When he's on the wrist, and I'll put it on so you can see what it looks like. When it's on the wrist, it doesn't really spin. So this is what that looks like. And I can actually keep this on for the remainder. I don't think it'll bother. Sometimes it bothers me if it has a lot of dangles, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I also made, and guys, by the way, these links I'm going to show you came from this chain because we are going to be using this chain in today's project. This is the chain that came with that box. Now, one thing I can tell you about the Jesse James bead box and all that is they do one thing better than most people do. And I mean, they do a lot of really good things, but the one thing that I've noticed that they do very well is chain. They always put in fun chain in their boxes, and this is no exception. So basically what I did for this bracelet was I just cut these little bars, and I gave myself some links. And then I also used this circle part as jump rings in the earrings that go with this bracelet. So these were some tassels, and then I just used a whole link, and then I used one of these jump rings to go through my tassel. So these are the earrings I made to go with this bracelet, and I just thought they were really cool. This is like a cool green avocado color, and it's kind of the same color in these cubes. I don't know if you can see the cubes, but they're like this green avocado color. So I thought that went really well. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you that. We are going to be using this chain today, so I'm going to keep the chain in. So what are we going to be... Well, this is going to be, full disclosure, a little bit of a design on the fly, because I don't know exactly how we're going to be making the necklace, but I do have these beads, and I do have some ideas. I don't have a lot of beads left from this collection. Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? I have some wooden beads. And I was thinking about putting bead caps on them, but now I didn't bring any over. That's okay. I don't know if we're going to be using the wood beads. I think we are. I only have 3 of these. I've got a couple of these. I've got a couple of those. I have 1 orange, 4 yellows, and a bunch of these little gold spacers. This is basically what I have left from that. I have a couple more things. Let me just grab that real quick right now, because I think I left it on the top. This is what I have left from that whole kit. I pretty much used everything. Wait, maybe there's one more bag. Hold on. Because they had some bigger beads left too, and I don't know where that bag is. I put them in like a little baggie. In my Jesse James stash. I found it. I got a little shoebox with all my Jesse James stash. Got those too. We maybe might use these. I didn't think about that. I really think that these are so interesting. Maybe we'll use these in the necklace too. All right. And then that's it. Yes. And also I have these wooden beads that I thought might go really, really cute. Some of them have some flowers that goes nice with this theme. I also have, we're going to bring in some seed beads. This is the Danielle Wicks February mix. This is the 8-0 Mayukis, guys. I did just check Danielle's shop before I got on here, and these are unfortunately sold out. But Danielle always, she restocks a lot of things, guys. So if this is a mix that is something that we all want some more of, she might restock it. All right. We also have some artistic wire. We're using, this is a 20 gauge in this like copper color. It says tarnish resistant brass. I don't see anywhere where it says what color this is. I guess brass is the color. I don't know. And we also have some bead stringing wire. And I just wanted to see, where did that chain go? Which color? Because we have, this is the satin gold, this is the satin copper. And I just wanted to see which one went better with this chain. I really like the copper, but I think that, you know what? I think the gold's nice too. I think we're going to go with the satin copper, even though this is like a, it's like a, maybe kind of bright copper, kind of rosy gold, sort of. I don't know, but I think this will go good. We are going to, I think, let me see how, oh, I didn't bring my ruler. Let me just check from my neck, because I want to kind of make this, I think this is, oh my God, it's stuck in my hair, friends. Let me grab my ruler. But guys, this is kind of like half baked, so, so I'm just not prepared. Here we go. I keep hearing weird noises outside. Did you guys hear that noise? It sounded like a meow. Maybe it was just me, but I'm telling you, for like the last hour, I've been hearing strange noises, and my dog is going crazy. I don't know if there's something under the house. Guys, we live in a trailer, and things can very easily get under our house, and they do. We've had families of possums living underneath my bathroom. You know, it's okay. I don't... Right, so 12 and 8 is, so we have about 20 inches of this, which is good, because I don't want to put a clasp on it. I want this to be an over the neck kind of ensemble that you can wear with other necklaces and stuff. We are going to use quite a few of these. So 20 inches, so figure we want to do about 8 inches or so. One can fit over my head. I probably should measure my head. I don't know if a 26 inch would fit over my head. I mean, it probably would, but my head is kind of domish and big, you know, not big with ego. I mean, like big in size. Anyway, so I think, let me pour some of these out before I make a fool of myself. Oh, too late. It's too late. But anyway, let me bring in this card real quick again. I feel like the seed bead mix was made just to go with this card. Can I just, okay. I just wanted to show you how well and where my brain is with this whole shebangin'. There we go. Look at that gorgeous mix. I don't know how many we're going to use. Let's put some more out because it's fun. All right. Let's do that too. That's fun. Okay. So, I have earrings too. Let me show you the earrings. I'll show you the earrings later. You have to wait for the earrings. So, what I was thinking, oh, bead. See, I wanted to get bead caps because these wood beads are so pretty. They've got these huge holes. And I don't want them. Hold on. Let me pause you real quick so I can get bead caps. Okay, my loves. I have, sorry, that's my drink. And that's my chair. I have a couple of Oh, I don't know if we're going to be using this guy now. I'm not sure. I have a couple of options here. I know these golds don't really go. Guys, this is going to be a mixed gold project. We have several colors of mixed gold, which is fine. I think some of you won't mind that. Let me just cut off a little you know what? I do have a little piece of wire put aside here for our earrings. I'm just going to use that to test a theories. All right, let's see which one. I kind of like these the best, so let's try these first. These are kind of like a no muss, no fuss, just little simple bead cap, which that's what I like. But I think these might be too small. We'll see. These holes are pretty big. Oh yeah, that doesn't really cover that hole, does it? That's not going to work. Well, these are a little bit bigger. I think I like these better. Let's see what these are going to do. I think these are from Bargain Bead Box. Look at that. 7mm swirl bead caps that I'd never used in my Bargain Bead Box projects. Let's see if that's going to work. This one looks like, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Is this going to cover the hole? It covers that hole. Look at the size of that hole. Listen, I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just saying that's a big hole. That's a big hole. Why? Okay. I mean, I guess it does the job. It covers the hole. That's half the battle, my friends. Okay, I think these are going to work because I have a little magic card up my sleeve, my friends. We're going to use a regular seed beads to fill the holes. Okay. So, guys, this is a good time. If you have any, I'm also going to pick out a couple. Look how beautiful these beads are. Let's pick out some 2 red ones. Look at these orange ones. They just have these gorgeous patterns on them. I thought I saw one that had like a sunset. It's so pretty. So let's get 2 like that. Oh, yeah, we have to have flowers. Let's bring in these flowers. Oh, my God. There goes one rogue. They have a little bit of orange. That one's really not pretty. We have a little bit of orange in them. Let's see if we can find another one. That one's not as pretty either. Well, look, there's another one with a flat. Oh, my God. There they go. That's a different color. All right. I put too much in this bowl. That's the problem. Oh, look at this checkerboard, kind of. These are so cool. Look at these beads. There's a cheetah, a leopard print. There's just a red one. Okay, do we have this guy? That one's cool. This is the guy we have. So let's do a set of that guy. And then we're looking for a nice one of this kind. Oh, look at this one. That one's different. I don't see any more like that one. There's another orange one. Oh, no. Why are these not as nice? This one matches this one. I don't see a match for this one in here. What's that? Look at that one. These are so... I got to do something with these. These are gorgeous. Guys, I never play with my wooden beads, and I need to start because look how stinking pretty those are. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be doing any more. Look at that. Oh, it's like a honeycomb. Ooh, can we find another one of that? Here's another one of those like purpley ones. Oh, that one's got a weird busted can of biscuits. That one's got a busted can of biscuits. Okay, I don't know. I think that should be enough. I do really like these. I know I have some of those in there already. You already have those in there. Put them away, Carl. I really want this orange one, but I don't see them. Let's really get in here, shall we? Let's really just... I'm holding them all in one hand. This is very risky behavior, what I'm doing right now. We already have that one. I don't know. That one's... Here's some more pretty orange... Yeah, purple ones. This one's really pretty, too. Already I have that one. Okay, well, you know, that's all right. That's all right. I think we have enough. Should we do a plain red one, too? There seems to be some plain red ones. Oh, I found one. Get out of my hand. I think that's one. Okay. One of these. I thought it was this one. Nope, that's not it. All right. That's all right, my friends. We're moving on. I know some of y'all probably have some roasts in the oven. Maybe you got something going on in the crock pot and you need to check on it. Let me get this together. All right. So we're just going to use a couple of these, and that's fine because we're only doing 8 inches, so that's fine. So these are, guys, if you have any of these kind of irregular seed beads that have a lot of these long fellas in there, these are perfect for stuffing inside of other beads. Just saying. Okay, let's get on this necklace. So first, what I was thinking was, I wanted to do like a seed bead loop here, and maybe we'll put this over the loop. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me cut some bead string wire. I'm probably going to cut about 12 inches, just in case we need a little extra. $12 There we go. Oh, shoot. We are going to need extra because we're doing a loop. Okay. I probably should have cut like that. Okay. That's fine. I can use this for something else. I'm going to cut another piece. I'm going to cut about... It's all right, my friends, because it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right. I'm going to cut a little bit bigger because I forgot we were doing a loop that quick. Well, it's not that I forgot. I didn't take into account the size for it. Okay. That's fine. If I say that's fine, one more time. All right. Then we have a little bit longer piece. So my theory was, let's load up a couple of these on here. I'm not going to do any certain like crazy color math like I did yesterday. I just want to make sure I get one of each. How many colors? Okay, there's a white one. How many colors is there? 4. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the colors. I don't think I got a red one. Okay. So now I'm just, oh, I didn't get a tan one. And so now I'm just going to put a whole bunch of these on here, right? Not really doing any certain color preference, but I'm trying not to put the same ones next to each other. Let's get one of these little shiny orange ones. Sir, I will have you, just so you know. Fighting is futile, my friend. Fighting is futile. I will own you if I want. Okay? And your friend and your redheaded friend over here. All right, I didn't get that one. It's okay. I still didn't get them. Okay, let's see where we are. I don't know how many we did. That's not going to be a very big loop. Let's do a couple more. This bracelet might have to come off, my friends, because it is rubbing all over my desk and it's driving me nuts. Oops. That's okay. I didn't want you anyway. I didn't want you. Yes, I did want you. Seed beading with Call. It's an experience. It's an experience. So what have you guys been up to today? Well, good things. Guys, I had a busy day. I've been doing really good. We're going to talk about my weight loss journey in a minute because I think it might help other friends out there that are on the same journey. Sometimes it's fun to, when, not fun, but comforting, I guess is a better word. When you know somebody else is on a journey too and you kind of have that in common. So this is what oh, that's cute. Okay. Hello, Margaret. That's cute. Should we make it bigger though? I feel like that's a tiny little loop for that big flower. I don't know. I think I kind of like the size. I think we're going to leave that there. I don't know. Now, guys, we can crimp here. We probably will. We probably should crimp here. Let me put on another seed bead on both of these wires. Doesn't matter what color. Actually, I want to grab that really pretty orange one. That's such a pretty orange. And it should fit. These are Mayuki, so it should fit, yeah. And then we're going to crimp, so that will keep all that in place, right? We want to keep our loop in place. And we're going to kind of try to do what we did yesterday. Or actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to crimp. I think that's going to be fine. Okay, that's going to be fine. All right, so now what we got to do is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just randomly put a couple of these on here on each side. I am going to be working from side to side. So I did orange. Let's start out with a red. Did I do pink? I did pink. I did not do tan. And then let's do that juicy orange. Okay. Let's see how that looks. We'll bring that down. See, sometimes they want to fight down here at the bottom. We gotta make them behave themselves. I think it'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll get along. All right, so now what we have to do is figure out what our pattern is going to be. Do we want to throw down maybe one of these beads here in the front? Or do we want to put that closer to the top? Put bigger beads in the front. That's the whole thing here. Oh, and we got these too. What can we do with those? Oh, maybe we no. Let's throw one of these on here and see what that looks like. I want to see what these look like. I was really curious. Those are cute. There's some kind of like fabric bead. Oh, look. Oh, they go right over the sea beads. That's not going to work. Oh, it's in there. Get out. Get out of my friend. Oh, that didn't sound right. Okay, listen. He's in there. He's stuck in there. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. It's all right. Crisis averted. Do you think we shouldn't put this guy down there? I think that holds everything in place. So I think we're just going to keep it there. We could, no, the spacers are bigger. We could do a little spacer here. A little spacer action. I don't know. Let's try one of our wooden beads. Let's try that. We might like that. Let's do this one. And then let's open up some of these. I am sweating all of a sudden. I've been having just a day. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Let me see. So watch this. Let's pick one of these fat ones. Let's see if that will disappear. Disappear. Nope, that one's too fat. It's okay. We'll find another one that's not so fat. Oh, here's one. Watch it disappear in there like magic. It's like magic. Go. You're supposed to be like Matt. You don't fit either? Oh. Okay. It comes like magic. Go in. Go in like magic. There she goes. Okay. So that will help keep that bead a little bit stable. All right, let's do one on the other side. I don't know if I like that, but we're going with it today, friends. We're making retro magic, okay? Retro magic. We have a lot of new friends to our channel lately, so I just want to say hello to everyone, introduce myself. Of course, if you've seen a couple of my videos, you probably know who I am by now. But thank you and welcome. I hope that you love it here. I would love for you to stay and for us to become besties. Bloop. I don't know why they're just not blooping in there. That was so much fun. I did earrings earlier, and they just blooped right in there. I don't know what the problem is. Just bloop yourself on in, sir. No, it's too wide. Okay. These are some funky seed beads, my friends. Funky. Okay, is there one that's just a tad bit smaller? This is going to be, I didn't know this was going to be an all-day process. Your friend went in. Why don't you go in? Go in. Okay. All right, so apparently we have to find a small one. A one that looks like it's a little bit on a diet. Oh, speaking about diet. Yeah. So I started my, maybe I just won't put one in there. I don't know. Maybe we'll put a couple of these. These are so small, though, that I don't think they're going to make a difference. Sorry. I'm looking for like a skinny one. That one looks a little skinny. Yeah. Oh, I think that one's going to fit. Nope. You know what? Let's just put a cap on this and see how that looks. I'm already hating this necklace. I don't want to say hate. Hate's a bad word. I'm not liking this so far. And I had such grand hopes. Oh my, that's too much. No, that's too much. All right, friends. We're going to scrap that idea. I do like this portion. I just don't know where we go from here. This is a dinner and a show. All right. Well, you're providing the dinner, though, because I'm broke. I can't. I would take you on a date if I could. But anyway, we're going to figure this out. Let me just take a second. We're not going to use these right now, I don't think. Or ever. I'm not really sure. Maybe we do some small beads. That's what we do, Call. Get it together. All right. I'll use some of these yellow beads. right? And then we'll do a couple little seed beads in between. Pink, orange, white. Okay. Then we'll do this side. This orange, tan, juicy orange. Where did you come from? You don't belong there. Oh my goodness, neither do you. Look at that. That was Bobo. Bobo was here. Did I use red yet? No. Red. All right, let's see. I think we're going to like the, it's getting a little twisty right now, but guys, we'll fix that. That's not bad. I mean, we're just making something super funky, okay? We might not even bring these wood beads in because I don't know if I want to deal with their particular hole issue. Let's drop 2 of these beads on here. Maybe we'll put these in these little bead caps. Oh, no, I brought those for those. That's okay. Ooh, maybe we'll put them in these little bead caps. So, I finally weighed myself. Excuse me, I have to get a drink in a second. My throat is like, what is going on? But I finally weighed myself. You know, I've been putting it off for a while. I have not weighed myself yet this year. This was the first time this year that I weighed myself. And it wasn't, I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad because I've not been doing the things I'm supposed to be doing, my friends. For friends that are new to the channel, or if you weren't sure, like this time 2 years ago, I weighed 400 pounds. You know, that's a lot. And I was miserable in my life, and I was pretty much dying, if we're being honest. And I got really, really sick because I wasn't taking care of myself, and had to get a surgery that was pretty significant, removing like 16 inches of my bowel and intestines. So guys, don't let yourself, you know, it's bad. But anyway, long story short, let me just see how this looks. Yeah, I can get on board with that. Long story short, I got all the way down to 223 pounds from, you know, 400 pounds. It took about, and I will be honest, a lot of it was because I was sick a whole lot. I was sick every day. What happened was I got a bunch of complicated diverticulitis. In the span of 18 months, I think I had over 30 episodes, and at least a dozen of them I had to go to the hospital for, to the emergency room. And finally, the diverticulitis had made a tract. It made a hole from my bowel into my bladder, and that could have caused me to have sepsis, so I had to have that fixed. So it was 2 surgeries in one, because it's called a fistula. I had a colovesical fistula. So they had to cut open my bladder, remove that tract that was in my bladder, that was coming from my bowels, that could have caused me to have sepsis. So anyway, so long story short, it's serious business, my friends. I don't want that to happen to you guys, so take care of yourselves, please. Yeah, so let me see how that looks. That's too big. I thought that would be too big. I'm trying to keep it like relatively. This will go over the seed beads, so I don't know what to do with those. But anyway, long story short, guys. So I've been gaining weight since my surgery was in May, and I knew I had gained weight. Like, I could feel it. I wasn't taking care of myself, and so I haven't weighed myself. So anyway, long story short, I weighed myself. Oh, that's cute. What do you think about that? I think that's cute. Long story short, I weighed myself on Monday, and I was down to 223 at surgery time, right? And so now I'm back up to 269. It was 269 on Monday. I know. Take a deep breath. That's a lot. That was a lot. It's better than 400, but it wasn't, you know, I was getting there. So my ultimate goal, of course, is getting under 200 pounds. And that has been my ultimate goal since I've been about 18 years old. I haven't seen under 200 since I was 16. So that's really pretty. Yeah. So anyway, but that's life. So I started, I weighed myself and I saw it was 269, and I let myself, you know, have it for a minute. Like, I let myself feel it. 'Cause sometimes you have to feel things, you have to go through things in order to change them for the better. So I let myself feel it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see what colors I have on. I don't want to repeat colors on either side. And I have my moment and my crying and my, well, you know, beating myself up. And I do that really well. I do that better than anybody I know. And yeah, and so, well, since we only have 5 colors, I guess it's hard to, we'll just do another white one. But then I decided, well, you know, you can beat yourself up and you can cry, but you can also do something about it. So that's what we are choosing to do something about it. So I started doing the things that I know that work for me, which are caloric deficit. Oh, that's cute. I kind of like that. Caloric deficit, which is basically, you know, you burn more calories than you take in. So I put myself back on a 1,200 calorie a day diet. I was doing 1,000, but that was really hard. And my doctor said that wasn't great for me. So, because I don't eat a lot of protein, so I do have to go, like, I have a protein shake in the morning, and that's the protein that I get. Like, I have chicken, like, I might have a chicken or something during the day, but I don't eat a lot of meat. So I drink a protein shake. I also don't eat breakfast. I can't. I just can't eat when I first wake up. Like, I have to be up for a little while before I can eat. I've been like that my whole life. I love breakfast food, don't get me wrong. I'm just not a breakfast eater. And that's okay. Not everybody has to eat breakfast. That's fine. So I've been drinking those, and then I've been also doing intermittent fasting. So I also stop eating at 8 o'clock. So I fast from 8 p.m. until I usually get up around 10 or 11. So, but I'm fasting from 8. I think it was like, I'm doing a 14-hour fast, whatever that is, 14 or 15-hour fast. I think 11. I'm not sure of the math, but that's what I'm doing. I'm doing some fasting and all. And guys, it's okay. You can do that kind of stuff. And I understand the fasting. It's not going to be forever, right? It's just to jumpstart this, to kind of so I can get a hold of this, this weight issue. But that is real. I'm sorry, but I really like that. I know it's funky as heck, but I think that's so cool. I want to put these on there. I don't know if they'll fit with, I don't know if they'll go jump over the spacers or not, like they did with the seed beads. They are a pretty big hole. No, but that looks like that's going to work. Okay, I love that. Let's do that. That's really cute. So yeah. So I weighed myself today. I know it's only been a couple days, guys. I'm going to weigh myself on a weekly basis. I'm not going to weigh myself every day. And I will tell you, if you're on a journey, don't weigh yourself every day, because you're setting yourself up for failure. I used to do that. I used to weigh myself every day, and I drove myself crazy. Some people might say it works for them, and it might. Whatever works for you, do that. But it doesn't work for me. It made me anxious. It made me crazy. I was literally weighing myself sometimes twice a day. Like, who does that? I got really obsessive. My husband started to get worried. It was just... So I'm doing once a week, but I just want to weigh myself today to make sure I'm on the right track and doing the right things. And I'm already down 5 pounds. So today I was at 264. So I'm doing something right, which is good. Also, we're walking. So today my husband and I, after dinner, we went for a beautiful walk. I'm going to do these yellow ones. And it was lovely. It was so lovely. And I think we're going to do that more often. And it's nice. It's like relationship stuff, right, guys? You kind of like build up your relationship with your significant other just by taking little walks, spending extra time together, because we're all busy in life, right? But we need to start making time for people that we care about. And that's a fun way to make time, because we're walking, and you know what you do when you're walking with someone and you're not like, you don't have headphones on. We didn't have our headphones on. We left our cell phones in the car and we just went for a walk. So what that does is it kind of opens up communication, right? Gets you talking to your spouse or your significant other, or if it's a friend that you're walking with, it just kind of opens up that little, probably not going to use this orange one. I don't know, but yeah, so we've been enjoying that. Okay, let me measure this. We've been talking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I just was really talkative today. God bless you, Mike. That wasn't a sneeze. I don't know what that was. He's licking himself, and it sounds obscene. So, We're almost, so we're at 8 inches. So we're almost there where we want to be, right? Because that's 28 inches. I think we're about there. I do want to add on these other 2 little dudes though, because I just, oh no, oh no, I only have 3 more metal spacers. How did that happen? Well, that stinks. I thought I had 4 more of those. It's a shame that we spent, 27 hours going through these wood beads only not to use them. Anyway, sorry about that. You know what? Let me look in this little thing. There might be another one that I missed. Let's just dump these out. There's some really cute, like, little charms in here. There's some big, we could put these in there too. There's another, I'm going to put this, we're not using that. Look at these little cool flower caps. Like, I still have enough beads where I can do some stuff with this. I don't see another little ball. Maybe we use a different spacer for that side. Like, we use something different. I think these will work. Let's see if those will work. These will work too, but I think those are too big. Yeah. But I have other boxes, other past Jesse James boxes. Plus, I'm going to start getting the new ones that I also want to work with. So I think that'll work. Let's find, I need 1 more. Oh my God, look, I found another ball. Never mind. I did find another ball. You saw that ball too, didn't you? I know you did. You were yelling at me, Kyle, I see the ball. You guys are good ball finders. I'll tell you what. Nothing. No balls get past you, my friends. No balls. All right. Enough with that. They're about to shut me down on YouTube. All right. There we go. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, so I have some kind of under the water fun adventure in the sea. I don't know what it is, but it's got some sea creatures in it. What are you doing, my friend? Wait, where did this other guy go? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Did I put him in the thing? Guys, where did he go? Oh my God, welcome to Beading with Call, where nothing is ever what it seems. Oh my God, did I put him in here? I did. Jesus. That's all right, because I put that dude in there. Oh, and we got to put this dude in there. Okay, all the dudes are in there. These guys aren't going to go in there. They're too big. I love these. These are so flippin' cool. They're heavy, though, but they're so cool. But I have some underwater adventure or something. I don't know. And some other things in there. Some carnival stuff. It looks like fun. So, yeah. So, we're just going to stick to that. Now, I know, like, the whole... the intermittent fasting, and so I will tell you this, guys, Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is a great way to maintain, it's a great way to lose weight, yes, but it's also a really good way to maintain weight. So I'm going to do this fasting, and I'm going to do the 1,200 calories for a little while just to jumpstart myself, and then when I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable and I can breathe, then I'll probably start adapting more to the Weight Watchers, but I'm still going to keep myself down on calories. So I think that is really pretty. Yeah, I love that. So we're going to crimp it, my friends. And we are going to crimp it. I think we're going to crimp it right directly onto the chain. Where did I put that chain? Oh, it's right in front of you. So this way, let me also put these little guys, because we don't need these little guys right this second. We are going to need them. And guys, I have earrings coming up too. It's been like a yap fest. I've been yapping and blapping and all the things. Because you guys are you're my besties, right? I love talking to you. So I blurt. I don't know. All right, so we're going to crimp right onto this chain. And we want to make sure that we have 2 circle pieces to crimp on, and we do. I am not going to be using wire guardians just because they won't fit nicely on this chain. But I will be finding 2 crimps. I'm glad I cut that second piece of wire. That other wire wouldn't have been big enough. So that was a smart move on my part. Sometimes I do smart things. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Right, now I'm pretty sure this will fit over my head. I'm pretty sure this will fit over my head. If not, guys, the worst case scenario, we find the middle part of the chain, we cut it, we add a clasp. Not a hugely big deal, okay? All right, this is such funky chain. There's another one in there. Oh, I think it's called like I don't know, but there's like Fleetwood Mac chain or something in there. I think it's called, is it Music Festival? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but you got to put the crimp tube on first. So we're going to put our crimp tube on first. And then we're going to find our chain. And guys, these are split, so you do want to make sure they are not fused. So you want to make sure that this ring is really, really, this is one why a wire guardian would be good here, because we want to make sure, I don't think that's going to slip out of there. But bead string and wire is a funny thing, and it can slip out of places. So we're making sure this is super duper closed. Okay? And I might even just flip it around. Not that it matters, because it will flip back. It's fine. All right, so that's good. Do we put our crimp tube on yet? Why do I have an extra ball over here? Oh, everything fell off. Look at that. Look at that. All right, sir. Thank you. All right, crimp tube is on. We are almost there. We're half the battle. I think this was the end I just flattened down. It looks good to me. All right, crimp tube is on. I don't think it matters which way you put it. Just put it on. I don't think it matters. Now I'm going to bring this crimp tube, but I'm also going to put it through, I'm also going to put it through this little bead here. Okay. I know you just went through there. Dude. Okay. Bring all this down. Okay. Make sure this is a little bit flexible. Okay. And we're just going to crimp that right onto the chain. Okay. Got a little loose with these balls. They're a little funky, but it's not going to matter. That's good. That's nice and secure. And we're going to go. I didn't put a wire guarding. Oh my God. I didn't put a, look what happened. I didn't put a stopper on. I'm heartbroken right now. Hold on, my friends. I'm going to cry. Okay, friends. I'm done crying. I got that back on. So now let's cut this side off. I couldn't believe, when I picked it up, I was like, wait a second. I don't want to cut this little fabric bead. It's like, oh no. That's terrible. All right, so let's get our, this is our chain is now crimped onto this side. And we want to kind of wrap it around so we know it's not going to be like all kinky and twisty. So I'm going to just, okay, and then bring it around. So then this is how that's going to crimp. And that'll just, you know, so it doesn't get all twisted. And I'm so surprised I didn't lose my crimp tube. All right. Also, let's check this one, make sure. I don't even see the split in this one. There it is. That is looking pretty good, my friends. I don't think we're going to have to mess around with that one too much. That's pretty, I'd say that's pretty in there. Ow, I could have stabbed myself. That could have been bad. All right. I think that's looking good. Oh, no. Oh no, look, everybody's coming back off again. They are not wanting to cooperate today. What is your major malfunction? All right, crimp tube is on and strung through. And now we're just going to string through this guy. I guess we could have strung, well, I don't know if it would have went all the way through. I guess it would have. Through that little fabric dude, whatever he is. The swirly guy. Why are you not going? Oh my gosh. You guys, this bead string wire is so slippery. Why are you so slippery? Go in the hole. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's not coming out the other side. There we go. Okay. So we'll bring all of this down. Keep working your crimp tube down. Slide everything down. Okay. Let's give it a little bit more of a loop there. Okay. I'm liking that. I was liking that. There we go. Kind of put this chain out of the way a little bit. And we're just spinning our guy around. That is nice and secure. All right. And guys, we have made, let me see if it fits over my head, our hippy dippy necklace. And I am also going to put these away because I don't need any more. Hold on, let me get my little scooper. I got a scooper, my friends. I got a scooper. Not the cool scooper that Jody just got. I got this scooper. Jody got the cool scooper. Her scooper's got like, it's a scooper spoon and it's got little tweezers on the other side. I'm super jealous. But I got this little scooper spoon here. And you just do like this action. Oh, there it goes. How much fun is that? Ooh. It's fun to watch them. Come here, friend. I don't leave any beads behind. And then you can do like this kind of stuff. And just it's just much fun. It's much fun. Much fun to do this. Sometimes that's why I like putting extra seed beads out on the mat. Because then I get to do that. No, I'm just kidding. But it is fun. It is fun to do. But these two don't want to go in. You know why? Because they weren't on the scoop. That's why. They were like, why did we miss out on the scoop? All right. Let us move these bead caps out of the way. And let's look at our hippy dippy, super cool, super funky, stay golden, my friends. Stay golden. I'm trying to pick up this little piece of stuff there. Necklace. So here's what it looks like. You guys can see that beautiful chain. Just gorgeous. I don't think that's going to spin around too much. Oh my Lord, it fits right over my head. She went right over, my friends. I know you can't see, but there she is. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. This will be a really great necklace. It keeps hitting me in the glasses. This will be a really great necklace to layer. Oh my God, I've got my hair stuck in it already. So I've claimed it. It'll be real cute to layer with some other necklaces. That's like that'll be really pretty with like a sundress or just, oh, it did twist a little. That's okay. With a little sundress or, you know, just a cute little jeans, maybe a little white t-shirt and some colorful capri action. I don't know. All right, my friends, but I did make some funky dunky earrings to go with it. Wait till you see these chunkers. So in this collection, my friends, we had these big, large margin charge wooden beads. And so we're going to use them. We also going to use this tassel. We got this. We're going to use one of these little seed beads. I've got one of these little orange beads. And then we've got 4 of these yellow and 2 of these orange. I put these on the pins. These 2 will do together. We've got an ear wire. We've got a tassel. I've got a 6mm jump ring and I think that's a 7mm jump ring and a 4mm jump ring. And this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. You can't really see it in my hand like this because when you see it like this, but it looks like a little, doesn't it? Looks like a little lantern. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. But that's what it looks like. How stinking cute is that? I'm going to put her off to the side so we can all look at her. How stinking cute. Okay. So my friends, we also have a piece of, we're using also this, did we use this for something yet? Oh no, I was going to use it for that, but I didn't. So we're going to use a piece, we're using a piece of this. It's about a 3-inch piece. You don't need a very big piece. And what we're going to do at the bottom here, I hope this is a big enough piece. It should be. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a bend here with about this much wire. And we're going to make a wrapped loop. But you don't need to make, it's just going to be one little wrap, right? So we've got this here. And now I'm just going to take this wire and I'm going to actually switch my hands. And I'm going to use my tool because I did not give myself enough wire here to use my fingers, I don't think. So we're just going to, oh, okay. Fingers it is. So we're just going to go once around just like that. And that's going to give us like two little wraps, right? We don't need many wraps here. Where am I? Okay, there they are. We don't need many wraps here. Just enough to secure that. This is 20 gauge wire, so it's also it's a soft wire, it's artistic wire, but also, and we're just tucking in this guy. So you can make also simple loops. You don't have to make a wrapped loop. I just thought it would be pretty, just a little decorative touch. All right, so we have that guy. And now we're going to assemble this guy. Now this is the fun part. Oh, we're using these bead caps. We also have 2 of these large bead caps. So we're going to, we put the seed bead on first. So I put this little seed bead on first to kind of stabilize this bead cap because it's got a little bit of a bigger hole and it might kind of fight and jiggle around on that wire. So what I like to do is, why does my mat keep sliding down? What I like to do is put a see that'll keep that secure now. It won't wiggle around. That's just my little, oh. So before we put this on, this is going to be the fun part. These suckers just shoot right in there. Okay, let me see if you can see it. Okay, there's our wire. Now we're going to shoot some of these fat boys in there. Ready? Watch this. Boop, there it went. Did you see it go? Oh my God, I had just the best time with this today. I don't know how many. I think I shoved 5 in the other one. There's 2. Boop. And it doesn't, like, you know, you don't see them, so it don't matter what color. 3. Bloop. Oh, my friends, it's just the smallest things, isn't it? The littlest things keep me amused. Okay. And now, we'll see, we're about at the top, so now we can stop stuffing it. And then we're going to pop this other bead cap on. And now, see, this is going to be nice. It's not going to be wobbly because of the hole, because we stuffed the hole. All right, and then we are just going to drop the small orange one on there. Okay, and then we're just going to make a simple loop up here at the top. Okay, but I want my loops to kind of go in the same direction. I kind of like that symmetry. Okay, so I'm just, but if it doesn't go that way, we can fix it. So I just bent that wire down a little bit, chopped it down. Now I'm going to make this cut here, leaving myself about that much. Okay, bringing in my round nose pliers. And we're just going to roll. I'm going to have to hold it this way. I'm just going to roll it slowly, guys, because this is that soft wire that I'm really not used to. Oh, I just rolled it the opposite way. That soft craft wire that I'm really not used to. Let me fix this up. So I tend to like to go slow with the craft wire, with the artistic and the craft wire, because they're a soft wire. And I'm used to the German style. So just to make sure we're even, we just take 2 pliers and like that. And that's even. Okay. So now we get to make this fun part. So also we're just going to do real quick. We'll do 2 of these together. I'm just going to bend this right over. I don't even have to use my pliers. I'm just going to bend the wire right over. So, and I am going to cut a little bit here. About so. Okay. And now we're just going to roll these. Okay. So I roll, and then I'll come in here. I don't really have to, ooh, wrong pliers. Don't use your cutters as pliers, my friends. Pro tip. Just break the neck a little bit. Okay. That's what you got. This little guy here. We'll do that one more time. This yellow one. I like to get between my pliers. And I do make this little weird move and then I come back and do this. I don't know why I make loops that way. I tried to stop myself from doing that because I really don't know what is the purpose, but I can't. It's just the way I feel good about doing loops. So guys, and that's a beautiful loop. If anybody ever tells you you do your loops weird, just tell them they smell funny. Say, you know what? You smell weird, okay? Maybe my loops are weird, but they're still pretty and you smell weird. I mean, I know that's not the very Christian response or the nice thing to say, but neither is telling somebody their loops are weird. Like, who are you, bro? Okay, enough shenanigans. So we have this little itty bitty jump ring, right? And I do have a couple here just in case I didn't like this one. I like to have options. So we're going to open this guy with our other pliers, or playing the plier. We don't need you anymore. You can retire to bed now. Thank you. We're going to put this on the little tassel here. And why we're doing this is because we don't want this to hang on the jump ring with the cluster, because it'll just, if the cluster goes off to the left, it won't, like, it just won't hang right. So I do like to put this on as a party of one on his own little jump ring. So this way the cluster doesn't take him to places he doesn't want to go. He can just kind of chill. All right, so now we're going to take this bigger, and I'm going to just switch pliers out. Because I like to use these little bit of heavier duty pliers. This is I think this is a 20 gauge jump ring. It shouldn't be terribly stiff, but I do like to use a little bit bigger pliers for the bigger jump rings. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to load on our tassel. Okay, and now this side we're going to load on a yellow, an orange, and another yellow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our pliers here, and now we're going to load on a yellow, an orange, and I would have did more orange, but guys, this is the only orange I had left, and I understand I could have used beads from my stash, but I didn't want to. And then we're going to put this guy on, and then we're just going to close that up. I wanted to be true to the box and use as many beads from the box as I could. And there we go. Oh my God. Look how stinking cute these are. They're like little Chinese lanterns or something. The way they hang, you can't see it from above, but the way they, and when I pull them to the side, you really can't see it. But I think the magic here is 6 beads, because they form a perfect kind of circle around that drop, and it makes it look so cool. I don't know. All right, now we're going to just put on our ear wire, and then I'm going to send you guys on your way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun on National Retro Day. Guys, I'm going to start leaving like little, and it doesn't matter, I guess, what side this goes on. I'm going to leave little, I'm going to start leaving little stuff in the community, in the YouTube community thing, like little feel-good meme type things. And I was thinking about doing the word of the day, not the word of the day, because every day is a national day of something, right? Which I love. And I actually used to have an app on my phone, which I had to get rid of it because to make room on my phone. But it was a national app. It was a national whatever day app. So every day it told you what it was like. Some of them are really silly, right? There's like National Pizza Day and National Horse Day. I don't think National Pizza Day is silly at all. I think we should have National Pizza Day like once a month. But it was, there's every day there's a national something, and I just thought it would be fun to start sharing that over there in the community section, because I know a lot of you guys are not on Facebook or Instagram. I know some of you just come to YouTube for your social media content, and I like to do that kind of stuff over on Facebook, but I figured I don't want to be exclusive, so I want to come over here because some of you might want to have some fun things to look at too. So we're going to start doing that, my friends. All right, there is our super cool. Let me bring out all the fun that I had with this box. So we had those. We had these super cool tassel earrings that go with this amazing bracelet that I hope you guys have been peeping during the show. Oh my God, these are my favorite earrings. I have not worn them yet, but it's just a matter of time. And I think these will go really good with my bracelet too. I think all of these things are going to be interchangeable, right? Let me bring the necklace in. I think all of these pieces are going to work together. I think you could wear this necklace with maybe not these, but you could definitely wear this necklace with either one of those earrings. I think you could wear this bracelet with pretty much any of these earrings. Yeah, so let me take this off and put this in our collection so you guys can see my fun little bearded owl dragon. My Allegan. Allegan. I don't know, my friends. We're getting crazy here tonight, but so yeah, this was my fun with the Jesse James Stay Golden from the Magical Mystery Bee Box. I have some stuff left over, but I think I'm going to put this one to bed for now. But we can always revisit it in the future. So my friends, I'm going to go and paint my nails, I think, so they look really pretty for Saturday, because we have that live on Saturday. I'll leave a reminder in the community section. Also, I will leave the link to the Homestrung Jewelry YouTube page, so you guys can find us over there on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, I will see you guys over with Danielle on Seed Bead Saturday at 5 p.m. I probably will not, tomorrow I have to take Danny to go get her stitches out, and then we have some other things to take care of. So I probably will not be, I'll probably not make any content tomorrow. But I will try to get to you guys either Saturday night or Sunday night with something fun. I do think, though, my Silver Silk Tucson kits will be delivered tomorrow. That's what tracking is saying, that they should be delivered tomorrow. So maybe Saturday night we can look at all the kits, guys. I ordered 3 kits, and I'm sure Nile probably put some nice goodies in my bag. I'm sure he did. I'm not trying to give him any pressure if he didn't, but I know how he is, and he's a gifty goodie giver. So we'll see what's in there, and also all the things. So until then, my friends, keep on being magical. Keep on being your beautiful, magical selves, and keep on planting those beans, okay? Till next time. Bye. Guys, sorry, I also forgot to mention, I just wanted to say thank you very much to Jennifer Miller. I can't believe I forgot. To Jennifer Miller for passing these gorgeous beads and this box on to me. I loved it. So thank you, Jennifer. This was brought to you by Jennifer Miller. Okay, I'm done now. Bye.